out here at the rocket production shipyard in Boca Chica, and don't know if they're upcycling or recycling or what they're doing with the pieces. In the previous video I got some stills of the simulator being well, they were rigging to take the simulator off. Now it's off. Good. So it's Friday and I'm killing time waiting for the static fire, and I'm just shooting some tanks and the dismantling of the SN6, and you're hearing noises at the training center here behind our old house on San Martin, and they've built a back lot behind our old place, which is right there. That's the backyard of our old place. And this used to be a duck feeding field where the ducks would migrate and they'd stop and eat the grass seed heads in the field back here. But now it's part of the rocket production shipyard, but you are looking at where they train and certify operators for the Carls, the cherry pickers, man lifts, forklifts, everything you can imagine that they use here at SpaceX, you need a cert for, and this is where they do it. And it was speculated by some land speculators that back here, where the engineer's warehouse is, I'm pointing right at it, that long white building, between me and them, between that long white building was supposed to be a tank farm, and I just never could understand that. The tank farm's going to be down at the Sanchez, which is really hopping. I need a little height to really give you an idea, but you can look at RGV's videos on the Sanchez and see how that has been panned out, elevated, piped in, roads, tanks, and all the equipment to do. Sorry about that, lost my depth of field. To do the production of methane. It's busy everywhere I go here, so I'm just going to keep going. Okay, I'm on LBJ Boulevard right here at Esperson. There's a new parking lot for SpaceX just right behind me. And here's the big blue Bluto that we saw getting moved this morning. And you can see an awful lot of equipment here also that supports Bluto. It's a good lot for her, him, whatever. I don't think that's necessary. But anyway, this is a great lot for rigging and staging the cranes, the counterweights, the earth movers. Well, it looks like the grounds crew has figured out a way to abate the flooding that has been caused from all the development and water level rising out here. So they've got a nice plan of action here. Lots of sand for drainage and keeping it natural so that absorption level will not be compromised again. And they've got a shoulder on some really good pea gravel. Caliche? No, that's not caliche. I think that's pea gravel. And then on the viewing platform, we have the drone operator, who's been very busy. And here's the hard checkpoint. And we're on LBJ. Hi, Boca Chica Maria, and we are here waiting for the static fire. And they moved Bluto this morning down to where I'm standing. It's right there. I'm looking right at it. It's massive, and I wish you guys could see it. I'm right here on LBJ Boulevard in what used to be the old snake pit. Matter of fact, the den was just about 20 feet forward of me right here. I'm at Finn Park right here. They're landscaping Finn Park. They're taking apart SN6 and they're dismantling all the vital parts. They've plowed a new road back in on Weems and starting a new, what looks to be a new campground. You can see the Lab Padre cam right out there where that truck is parked. That's not his truck, that's his neighbor's truck on the property. And the road build-up to those undeveloped properties are right here by me, just to the north. And they've expanded a nice piece of property that was one of their first acquired properties right here to the north, where the crane shed is. And they've staged the big blue Bluto crane on that new developed property. They've elevated it, brought in caliche, and then the access road to the undeveloped property owners goes right along that new piece of property that SpaceX has developed. And they've also acquired some properties back there besides some private owners. So that new access is kind of beneficial to everybody that owns back there. And where you see that container and the camper and the truck right next to Lab Padre's property, that is private property, but he can't access it through that new road. He has to access his property through State Highway 4. And it is beyond the hard checkpoint. I am on the hard checkpoint, 1.5 miles, and when they do the launching, it's 3 miles. So it kind of confuses y'all. You gotta keep up, you guys. A lot going on. So anyway, no, Santa didn't bring me this hat. I've had this hat. I had 2 of them actually, and when we moved, one of them got lost, kind of. It just went missing. Anyway, Finn gave us these hats when we were selling the property to SpaceX. And that's why I always call this Finn Park, because Finn helped us move on and get the price that we needed to move on, basically, for our losses. So anyway, I'm standing right here across from Finn Park where they're doing some ground grooming, and they're doing the drone operator is also right here at Finn Park. And I hear venting going on. Hey, let's go. You can hear the drone flying. It is flying over to the village. Okay, the drone is hovering above the bandstand there. Now it's going down. He's landing it. And there's a lot of activity at the hard checkpoint with SpaceX security, and it looks like they're giving directions to go different which ways. And I'm not sure. Looks like some engineer cars are lined up at the hard checkpoint. I don't like seeing that because that means it's a scrub, but yeah, they're going down. Okay, it's a scrub. And there goes the cars. That's how it works. Well, it looks to be they said a man and a woman in a white SUV had breached security. And these are all coming back from the launch site. Pumpkin launcher. I don't know what that is. Pumpkin chucker. And here's the drone operator. Droning the day away. There's some fuel trucks ready to go. And they're getting ready to roll. Oh, nope, they're turning around. Well, I'm right down here at the crossroads of Highway 4 and LBJ Boulevard, and they had a security breach, it sounded like, and now they're just all kind of standing by. But there's a lovely sunset going on. There's lots of traffic. My eyes are fogging, my glasses are fogging up with the mask. I'm trying to see, and anyway, a lot of tanker trucks are turning around. Getting the heck out of Dodge, I guess. They were waiting during the whole time of the static fire test I'm going to pan around. I hope John doesn't edit it out, because it really gives you a feel of what goes on here at the hard checkpoint, besides just a lot of waiting. But there's the Las Palomas Bay. Got the drone right over us, and the sun's setting right behind the ground antenna. It's so green. Whew. Yeah, I'm not doing much with the light. It's just coming out green. So this is the new development that has been built up for for the row lift lot. A lot of stuff has to go with it. And then here is the little lane, the little county access road I was telling you about, well, in a couple of videos, but earlier today I was telling you about how property owners have this access road to get into the interior lots east of the hard checkpoint on LBJ Boulevard, and those lots have not been bought by SpaceX. Those lots are still privately owned, and SpaceX has bought some of them to the north, but this lane has been improved somewhat. It is so cold, folks, and there was a breach in a white SUV, a man and a woman on the beach, and that breach just halted everything. So with all of that waiting time, we're just kind of taking pictures, sunsets, what have you, but everybody's putting coats on, and it's getting a lot more colder, and the wind has kind of died down. The drone just landed, and there's a pumpkin chucker sitting at the hard checkpoint that was sold to a man that owns the lot by Lab Padre, by his camera. And he's waiting for them to open up the checkpoint so he can take his newly purchased pump. Okay, you're looking west on the sunset. It's already set, and we're on LBJ Boulevard, and I'm pretty sure they're going to scrub this test and not have static fire today with the breach of the security here at the hard checkpoint, and not being able to get enough time with the road closure having to open up. I think it's at 8. I'm not sure what they extended it to, but anyway, the biggest excitement for me today was seeing the pumpkin checker. And giving you a little view here around a 360 here, because a lot of you get confused on where the hard checkpoint is exactly. It's on LBJ Boulevard. And we are now panning back around towards the launch pad, looking back here to the east. So we started out looking east down the hard checkpoint, and it's just off to the right now, and we're spinning back around, and there you have it. Okay, we have lots of tanker traffic heading down to the launch pad, so this means that I get to go home and have a steak dinner tonight. And the producer, John Davis, is in town, and Ray's happy because he's got some guy to spend some time with. Those guys get along really good. And we got to get his wife over here. She's just always so busy working. But anyway, John and Ray are making me a steak dinner, and boy, look at that traffic head down there. Been a long day. The tankermen were having their own little party back there by Finn Park, and I don't know if the breach of security was the reason for calling this, but all I know, it was a very cold, crisp, clear day, and people were pretty excited, pretty upbeat, and lots of high fives. And the road is open, and I'm going home. Talk to you guys later. Adios, amigos. Have a good